Oh, well, we're back for another segment now, and the actual build for the Hercules 2C tank destroyer. And basically, I've got all my tracks done. I just want to show you that all done, and basically, and it works out to just over 900 parts, 930, I think it was, a bit more than that. Anyway, I've got fed up counting it. So that's what it is. They're done. And I've got the, I think I mentioned it last time, they're in my little jar. They've got the two track, 4 pieces that actually join, well, 2 for this and 2 that actually join them up. So that's okay. So it's 58, well, 57 on the 77, and then obviously with the other one makes it 78 as it should be, which is just there. And then you go 936, and I just got to give up after that because that's what it was. So anyway, so there you go. So now what we're basically is going back to step 1 now, and we've got the hole here. Now obviously we've got to remove this bit, so I'm going to do that first. I'm going to use my, what I call my cheap snippers. There we go. I think I got these from a model shop actually. I'm going to snip that bit off, just here, and there, and there, and there. Get rid of that, and then I'm going to cut these off in a minute, so that'll be okay. But what it actually does, so for this end, turn it around the right way. I thought this was drilling. Of course, I didn't look quite closely at it, and basically it's actually cutting these little pins off. And where are they? Oh, they are at this end. That's it. Just make sure we get the right end. Yep, it's got, there they are. These are the pins we've got to get rid of. So we've got to get rid of those bits. So I've got my little bit here, a little chisel, and I can sand them afterwards. Make sure I go the right way. I don't know. So we get rid of that. I don't know why I just don't go with a sand stick, so it just do it just as good. In fact, I'm going to get a rough sanding stick and then basically smooth it afterwards. Look at that. I know it's underneath. Nice easy with those pins, and then this basically gone. So I'll go around the other side and smoother. Once you've primed this, you ain't going to notice it anyway. Yeah, you can feel that one. Sorry, I'm on your way now, aren't I? Oh, I ain't got a light on. And put one over there just to give it, there you go. There we go. Let it get stuck in. That's it. So basically that's going to be cleaned up in a minute, but I'm going to do it a soft sanding stick again. I'll do that side first actually. And on the other side. Still feel them ones a little bit, so I'm going to do these again. That's it. Now, just see the indentation, but it's not there. Right, we can tick that bit off. We've done that. Got rid of that. Now we've got to go and do some hole drilling. And it's all in this bit here. And you can see, I've just on the light there, you can actually see that. They've all got to be drilled out. Apart from those two. So I'm going to actually mark the ones. Look at that. You've got to go very carefully to make sure you get the right ones. Right, just before we move on, I'll put this over here for out the way. And I'm going to show you some bits and pieces. Now these are the 3D bits that come in that set. So if I might be able to come down a bit further now to actually get you to see it a bit better. Got a lot of snipping to do and get bits and pieces off, but there you go. That's the main casing. These are all the actual mould bits that actually use in the 3D printing. Get off. They're going to go very careful with the drawing, so I will be doing that. So that's that bit. I'll put it over there, and there's another big lid here. It goes in. I think this bit goes into the front of the actual transmission area. We'll have a look later, but there you go. Look, there's a lot of detail. Oops, a lot of detail there, but it's all got to be taken off the sprue and cleaned up. So very nice indeed. Even got the actual pipes at there. Lovely. Then there's a seat. Goes on there, and then this part is the actual part of the seat that actually goes to the wall and sticks on the wall over the actual inside the chassis. So that's that one, and here's the other one, because you've got two seats, one for the radio operator and one for the driver. So that's that. Now this is the transmission bit that comes out. Very nice. Don't know why I didn't look over the screen anyway, because I can see what you can see then. Not a bit to be cleaning up to do, but straightforward. They normally come off very nice. They really do. So that's it. That's really nice. And we've got the actual control bit, control panel. I know these two bits stay here. This bit comes off, and you have to take it off. And you have got the bit that actually sits on the old control, the actual side. That's that bit inside the driver compartment. Another couple of boxes here to clean up and do. You follow the instructions carefully, it'll be alright. Now this, I think I showed anyway. Yeah, I've showed that I think, but anyway, I'll just show it again. Basically it's a machine gun. It's actually the Sting gun magazines to go on the turret. There is a kit bit in there, but this one is, it looks more sort of separate. It looks like there's gaps there when you're doing it. So I think this one will most probably look better than the actual kit one. So that's what I'm going to be going with. I'll put it over there out of the way. I can just place it back in the box. Then we've got the actual driver's controls. 2 foot pedals I think it is, and 2 levers. And don't want to break it. There you go, so about that. There you go. There's the floor, all the controls, and then the foot pedals. And then basically you've got to snip away until you get as it should be. And there's another pedal coming up, and there's one then coming up there, so that bit's not needed. There you go, so that's that bit. And I might as well get these out. Very careful. Try and go out of here. Well packed, as you can see. So well packed I can hardly get it out. It's been fun putting it in there. Might have to come at an angle. Come round the other way. Perhaps it went in like that. Right, so if I can do that, and I can bring it out this way. I might be easier to just cut the bag, and then I won't have to worry about putting it back in there anyway. There you go. There you go. Not sure, but I think that's all to do with bits and pieces on the in near the driver's controls. But anyway, we'll soon find out when we do it. So because they're all marked in there. Then we got the last bit. It's another bit in here. These are little details. There you go. Yeah, these are connectors for the driver's area, I think. Look like smoke canisters. And yeah, bits and controls. So that I've got to look at the instructions very carefully to make sure we don't cut anything off. We really need to be done. So there you go. I'll get rid of these now. I don't need those because I'll be using all this stuff. Put them in the box down here. And as I think I've showed these already, these are the machines. See, these are the linkages that we see earlier on. So all stuff that's got to be used. And obviously that's the bit I've got to cut off, and I think that's these bits here. Quite thick. I have used a saw for that. That'd be okay. So there you go. So right, what on next segment I'll come back, and this is the last segment. I'm going to come back. I'm going to clean that bit off, drill all the holes I need to drill, correct ones, and then we'll get back into a little bit of building. So that's a good fun. So here we go. It's come out slightly. There you go. Put them away. So you can see everything on the bench. There you go. Lovely. So that's where we are. And yeah, looking forward to this one. And now them tracks have been built, it really has taken a bit of time to do, but the point is I had music on in the background and was listening to it, and the time did pass slowly and surely, and I got to the end of it. Right then, see you in the next segment. Well, I'm back again, and what we're doing now is as you can see, I've removed this part, and I forgot to do it on camera. I did do the snipping out of it on camera, but I forgot to do the next bit. And what I used is my razor saw and got it just up there, and just kept doing that. Obviously, using it as a saw. You got a cool side and a fine side. I used the cool side and done it, and then I used the sanding stick to actually clean it up. And then what I'm going to do now is let's move that out of the way. Is decide about getting rid of these, doing these holes. Now I've done none of that. You saw me doing that. That was on this side. It's all smooth, and it's not too bad at all. There it is. It's all gone. So now we've got to drill the holes that are here. So this is what we're looking at. So I'll do it that way because that's the way you can see it. So I've got the drilling to a 1mm drill already in place. So I'm going to drill out some of the holes. So what I'm going to do is start over the back here. Then you've got two here, and so you got. There we go. So we've got drill two here. So we've got let's get it right. Right, here we go. So we've got that one, and that one. So these four have got to be done. So you can see that there. Not there it is. So I'm going to put this on here, and we get stuck in. That's it, that's four done. Now we need the two over here. So that's them two, not that one. So it's that one, going by this, and that one. Yes, that's it. So I've got the right one. And I've got to do that one there. Hit the side there, because the trouble is I was going to use my pin vise, but this quite thick plastic. Now we've got to do these two, which are there. Just going to make sure first. Yep, so here we go. There's them two. You've got that one there, it's got to be done, which is that one, so it's there. Make sure it's the right one, yep. See them gone then, that's done. So we've done them two, and them two, so we've got to do these two here. That's that one. Not my camera then, didn't I? That's that one and that one. We've got to do that one over there, which is there. Oh, I must have done that one. And that one here, I did do test to earlier one. So now we've got to do this side, I think, because like this one. So we've got to go over here to there, which is this one. And they're awkward because I'm going to have so close to the edge, so I should have used my pin vise, but anyway, never mind. And then we've got to do that one there, which is this one. So there's plenty of room now. Now, as far as I know, we've done them all. So let's get a sanding stick. That's a nice soft one. Most of this is covered afterwards anyway. And come around here. It looks like we've done them all. What I'll do now is I can go back the other way and just give, because this is the side things go on. Got one more to do there. Just cleans the holes up. Right. And another little sand over. That one seems to be full. That one's got to be done. Let's get it the right way round because you can see the pattern better. Right, two. Oh, sorry, oh, grum's here. Sorry. I'll come down, I'll sit down now. So I've got to do, they're done, that's done. And that one isn't, there's one there not done, so it's there. Yep, there it is, that one there. So I've got to do one more, which is there. Just make sure, yep. Yep. It was done, it's just got stuff in it. Right, it's done then. Got full of the old shavings from the drill. Might do that one again. Right, going by that, sorry, that way. I've done that one and that one, that one. Yep. Haven't done those two, that's good. I've done them two there and not them two. Them across I have done, them two, and these ones here, which is three. Them three and not them other ones. So that's it, so we've actually got them done. So now, we'll start looking for these plates. So I'll switch off and get the sprue out for that. So here we go. Right, what I'm doing now is labelling them because I should have done that. So I'm going to be doing that anyway. And this one is K, so I've got a permanent marker. I'm going to do it to all of them because I find it's easier to go around. I can stand them up so I can see them instantly, because I was looking through every one of these to find some parts. They seem to be mixed on different parts. So this one's D. Oh, was it D? No, it's K, isn't it? So we're going to get that one and do that. That's because I just done D. There you go. That's a K. Good enough for me for the moment. There you go. So that's that one. So get the lid back on that so it don't go. Move that out the way. Being done. That's done. Right, here we go then. So what I'm going to do now is carry on, and I'll just do one more. The bags are really nice because they actually got opening triggers like so. But as I'm going to keep them out the sprue now and just have them standing up in the box so I can spot them. This one is going to be M. That's good because I needed an M earlier on. So there you go. So get me a little bit of cap, do this, stand it up, get the old bit around the side, up over the top, and then fold it over. And this one's M. So just do M. And that's it, it's another one done. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, so I'll just switch off now because you don't want to see me doing that, it's a bit laborious. See you in a minute. Well, I'm back now and I'll just lift the box up and you're going to see it's all been labelled now. That makes it a bit quicker, and there it all is. All labelled on the other end. Much easier to spot, and I've already seen where the other parts are, so be looking at that shortly. So that's just thought to show you I've labelled them all, and there you go. I'm going to go and do a cup of tea now, I think, and I'll see you in the next segment. Right, here we are then, we're back, and what we've got to do is look at this. Now I've drilled the holes in the last little segment you've seen, all those in, so we've got to look at some parts to actually put in it. But before I go, I want to make sure which bit I have to colour, because if you look at the instructions for here, it says actually remove these two bits here, and then when you look at that you can see exactly where it's got to be. So there it is. So this has got to be these two bits, so I've got to actually cut those off. So that's going to be fun. So I've got to find one of my big Tamiya saws, so I'm going to switch off for a couple of seconds and I'll be back in a second. Oh, before I go, we had a D-Day celebration on Sunday down in Faversham in the town, and basically they had not too much there, but it was a load of stacks of music from the period, and the local local model shop was open, so I picked up this. Really like the look of it. It's you've got to use your loaf when you buy these things. You do know that, don't you? Go by the loaf. But anyway, so, and it's got a few different vehicles you can do. There you go. So that's going to go in my stash. I've got the back open bed one version of this as well, with the cement mixer on the back, which I quite took a fancy. So, but I think out of the three, I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing. Could go for a simple version, or could go for that one with the loaves. But anyway, they're all got bits and pieces in them, so there you go. So I just thought I'd show that. And so, right, here we go, put that down, and I'm going to look for my saw now so I can actually do the removing of these parts of the front on the camera. Here we go, back in a sec. Let's go back then. Right, here we go, a nice cup of tea, here we go, there you go. British soldiers' favourite brew on D-Day. I bet it was. Anyway, a bit weaker than that most probably, but we don't know. Right, here we go. I found my little sword. I can go down the side here, and I'm going to be I've just started off a little bit, so I'm going to get those bits off. Oh, whoops, and then sand them down if we need to. On the bottom now. Oops. I can sand that bit off. Right, now we've got to do the other side, which would be this side. Let's see if I can do it with this hand. I'm normally good at eating with the fork like this, so that's it. So I've got to make sure I don't damage that bit there. So I'm going to go in with this one, and oops, and oh, it will go that way. That's okay, because it won't damage that. It's just going to be cutting that bit. So we go. If I do this, get it started. There you go. Now I can get back around here and start going back and forward. Whoops. I will use my other hand because I can actually get a bit of, oh, you can still see it. Oh, you might be able to. Nah, you can't see that. So here we go. There you go. Got a bit of a damage there, but that's on the inside and you won't see it anyway. But I can clean it up. Now I know we're doing that bit down the bottom. And that bit's off as well now. So I can put those over there. I'm going to get the dustpan and brush now. I could get the Hoover, but I think it's just as easy to use the dustpan and brush. Back in a sec. Here's my upstairs one. So put that like that. Come over there. It's easy to manoeuvre, but you've got to muck about getting the plug out. Do that. But if I can just do this loosely now, I can clear it up later, can't I? Now I've got to get that bit over there. I'm going to lay that down for a couple of minutes. And rub in there. There you go. And I must leave the dustpan brush just here for a while. Let's do something again. Right, here we go. I'll put D back up here because it's got D on it. And I've got the M one because we need to submit a couple of M bits later as well, so they're up there ready. So that's it. Right, here we go then. So now what we've got to do is clean this bit area up now. So there we go. I'm going to use the coarse one for the moment. So I'm going to put it on this side. I can get rid of those bottom bits first. You can see that there. I'll do that one there because you can see it. And we've got to get that bit there now. I think it might be good to get a bit of a knife on that. Just take it down a little bit, see what I can do. can. That's that bit. Nothing on the other side, so that's not too bad. Get back in there. And get back in there with the old scraping. That's got to be done as well. And that goes underneath, so you can't see it because the plate goes over there. So what we're going to do is get back into this corner. Oh, there's a bit more. There's a bit more there to do on this side. So I'm going to go down with a knife. There you go. I'll leave it just in case I need it. There we go. So go back in there with the old course. Go up and down now. What I'm going to do is switch off and come back to show you this in a second. Right, we're back, and as you can see, I've cleaned up inside there, and I've done a bit of filling here with my Tamiya basic type putty, which you can actually fin and use it to fill. But basically, there's a trench there, and you can see a bit. I might have to put a bit more in it. I'm just going to do a bit more because I've still got it here. Put a bit more. I'd rather have more on this so I can actually sand it properly. I'll put a bit there as well. You can just about see what I'm doing. I can sand it all over anyway. This doesn't take too long to actually dry this stuff, so you can see what I've done. I've cut bits in there and there, so I'm going to let that dry. But while I'm doing that, I can put that over at the back and again look for my next pieces, which is D3. We've got two of those, D3, and I'm going to move that over there out of the way because I don't want to start knocking around that. So what we're going to do is D3, and you can see what they are straight away. There they are. So there's D3. They're both D3. It must be because it's just on opposite sides. So here we go. So I'm going to get my snips and cut them out. And here we go. The sun's gone in, like I said, and I've had to use my LCD lighting now. It's got so bright, you just all these shadows everywhere. It's terrible. So I've gone to this, shut the Velux window up, well, not the window, the actual blind on it, and that's done. And there you go, that's one, and do another one, and I think it's that one. There you go, that's done. Now I don't think there's any more on this one for that. D3, oh, D4, oh. Well, you can't miss them because they're sided, so that's okay. Works out. There goes, that one goes over this side, and that one goes over that side. Should have watched the numbers really, but there you go, but they have got separate numbers, so I can put that back in the box. But I put them both back in the box, they kept falling over when I was over there, so that's no good. So now we've got to clean this up now. So we're just going to go along the side, and I might be able to cut that a bit neater there. Just neater. Yeah, it's took a bit off. Right, here we go. Do a bit of filing there. I'll use the fine side. Sometimes I think the rough side's better than do fine. It's done. That's okay. There's a bit off there and a bit off there, so oops. and then have a look, close look to see whether it's all okay. No, that's a bit, you just feel a slight bump on that. Yep, that's right. So that's one. I'm going to do the other one. I'll clean the other one then off and we'll show you if it's being fitted. Right, we're back, and this I've cut them up, cleaned them up there, as you saw was doing started, and this one goes over this side. You've got to find, once you get the first hole in, the other one sort of lines up. There you go, that's in, drop into place. So what I want to do now is put a bit of contactor here and here and put it on, and then go through the hole the other side to put, but with a bit extra thin as well. So what we're going to do is put some contactor. I don't know if it's going to work with this hole comes. I just funny how you miss something so easily. No, it's alright. Right, here we go. Sorry about that, I had to go off. In the camera, and it's this one over this side, isn't it? Yep, that's it. So we're going to put a bit of contactor on it. There you go. Now, I'm gonna come over like this. Might be easier with the two holes at this end. Yep, because it's about there. There you go, it's gone in. That's when I was sanding earlier on. I cleaned it off. There you go. So that's done. That's that one. I've got to do the other one now. Same principle. Make sure there's no. That's okay. This one. So I'm going to do the same principle around this one. Going around here, around that hole there. There you go, and comes this way, and now we're going to do that one on there, so it's about the same position, and it's dropped into place straight away, which is great. And I can run extra thin round these anyway, but I don't think I need to, so let's put the cap on that. I do like the old contactor glue for big bits, and it does go, and you can, as I said, you can run it extra thin through the holes, give you a bit more oomph if we need it, but I don't think we're going to need it because they're not coming off anytime soon. Right, that's that bit. So now we've got to start looking at other bits, because I can do that because the sanding of that won't be affected. So now what we're going to do is next one. I keep it that way so we can see what we're doing. Right, this is A18, and A18 there's two of those. So it's funny, they're all on different sprues, but there you go, there's A18. I've got two sprues here. There's that one. And the other sprue is down this end again. that one. And now put that one back in the tray at the moment, and we clean them up. Clean this side as well. That's it. The other side as well. Fiddly bits to clean up. Yeah, there's got to be done a bit more now. Done. Done. Smoother side. Smoother side. Do the old downward strokes. Done. That's that one. I'll do this one as well. That one side's done. And the other side. There you go. Right. Again, go back on, and they go back in to these two holes here. So I'm going to use a contactor again because I think it's not too bad. I'm going to put it on the pin. And what was that? That's the same as I did last time. Right, oh, it's off camera, sorry. Just take a bit of the old sanding bit off it. There you go. And all we do is place it on. And there it's in place. We've got to do the other one, which is up here. Turn it around. There we go, and we put it in. Done. Hold it in place, both of them in place, and give it a blow. Yep, that's perfect. I'll put this back on again and look for some more bits. Right, we need an E17 Doing the E17s again. E7, oh sorry, E7 I should say, and E7 again. So both corners have got an E7 and an E3 and an E7 and an E3. So got to look for E. That's what's going to be easy, isn't it? It's going to be easy. It'll be filling the E. Well, it's two E's, so we need an E7, an E7, E7 and an E7. There's two E7s, and there's 1 7, another one, as you can guess it's gone to the floor, but I can see it down there anyway. And then we need an E3, and it's a small one. There it is. It's the E3. So now I've got to go and get me one up off the floor. And there you go. So now I've got to go to the other E and get the other one off. There you go. Put this E back. Now we want E7 again. E7's there. See if we can keep it on the bench this time. Managed to do that. And we'll need E3 again, which is there. Got to find that little devil. It's got to be here somewhere. It didn't go on the floor, I know that. So let's have a look. What I might have to do is scoop them onto there and see if I can see it. Right, it's that one, there, and the other one has disappeared. Which isn't too clever. Well, that is weird, so I'm going to switch off, got to find it. Back in a second. Well, I'm back, and I'm afraid I had to make two, because all that one was missing. I had to make two the same size. I used a bit of plastic rod and also the 2mm from punching set to actually make it up, and to be honest, when you've got a colour on it, it's going to look the same, so that's good. I don't know if I can get a bit closer. Of course I can. See the devil. That's as close as we want to get without doing it. But you can see what I mean. You've got the step there with the circle, and it's the same. And when I look at it this way, they're both the same height, so that's good. So that's done. God, just because it flicked, and I couldn't find it. I wondered whether it went into the actual mesh that I've got for my waist now, and I did look into there. I didn't want to take it to bits, and I thought to myself, no, it'd be easier to make two new little parts for that. So I've still got one part in the tub, but pointless having that there. I used the chopper to get the larger disc off the rod, and then basically in plastic card to actually do the two you can see there for them. So once that's paid, that'll look okay. So but basically that's me finished for today. That took too long, and I couldn't locate the other one. No matter where I looked, it's vanished. So there you go. So we're gonna call it quits. I left all my ones I did try that I didn't like, but finally got there in the end. So what I can do basically is clean that up. My filling I did. Where is it? Yep, still there. So it won't take long to do. Oh, there it is. Look, I'm looking the wrong end. There it is. I can actually clean that later. I might do that tomorrow, or I might do that off camera. I'll do that bit off camera and come back in and show you where we are for the rest, because we've got a couple more pieces. Was it Iic to go on there, and that finishes this part off, and then we've got to go to this part, which would be M55 and M56, and that's the driver's emergency extra, as far as enough to get the crew out the bottom of the vehicle. Anyway, so there you go. I suppose if it turns over. Anyway, so there you go. So I'm going to call it quits for this one, and see you in the next segment. Happy modelling.